Michael had always prided himself on his instincts, honed from years in the FBI's Financial Crimes Division. But nothing prepared him for the night. He watched his neighbor Rebecca, the iron-fisted HOA president, pull a gun and shoot his best friend Jordan right in his own driveway. The crack of the gunshot echoed through the quiet suburb, blood pooling under Jordan's leg as he crumpled. Why would a woman like Rebecca, CEO of a thriving insurance firm, resort to such desperation? What secrets was she hiding that could unravel an entire community? As the sirens wailed in the distance, Michael knew this was no random act. It was the explosive end to a web of deceit that had been spinning for years. After burning out on high-stakes cases, Michael retired to Willow Creek Meadows, a picture-perfect enclave of 25 homes with flawless lawns and zero crime. The HOA kept everything running smoothly, or so it seemed. He sought peace, but tranquility shattered when Jordan, his old buddy from the SEC where he crunched financial data, came to visit. Jordan was helping Michael with some investments, but his curiosity got the better of him. While poking around neighborhood records, he noticed something off. Every resident used the same insurance provider, pushed aggressively by Rebecca. Rebecca introduced herself soon after Michael's arrival, all smiles as the HOA head and CEO of Vanguard Shield Insurance. She offered an exclusive package with perks that sounded too good, laced with veiled warnings about the consequences of going elsewhere. Jordan, ever the analyst, questioned the uniformity. Digging deeper, he uncovered alarming stats. Incidents like fires, floods, and break-ins here occurred at 15 times the national average. Payouts were lightning fast, properties flipped for huge profits, and no one complained. It reeked of orchestration. When Jordan voiced his suspicions at an HOA meeting, Rebecca's facade cracked. She grew defensive, muttering excuses before storming off to her office, where neighbors later saw her pacing furiously. That night, Jordan stayed up analyzing data, revealing a pattern of calculated disasters that boosted claims and values. Classic insurance fraud funneled through the HOA. Strange men, posing as contractors, started lurking around. Then Rebecca dialed 911, staging a dramatic scene accusing Jordan of spying and threatening arson. Police swarmed in with sirens blaring, officers in hazmat suits treating it like a terror threat. Rebecca played the victim flawlessly, tears streaming as she painted Jordan as a deranged intruder. But Detective Elena Ramirez, a sharp investigator who'd crossed paths with Michael before, smelled the scam. It mirrored a case she'd seen in another suburb staged calamities for profit. She quietly asked for Jordan's files, sensing a bigger play. Tension mounted that night. Michael felt eyes on his house, shadows shifting outside. Jordan, hacking into encrypted HOA servers, found a file labeled Ultimate Backup Plan Willow Cabin, set for execution the next evening. Racing back, he caught Rebecca red-handed, tampering with his laptop. Files spilled out, lists of targeted residents, timelines of accidents, and threats to silence doubters. Confrontation erupted in Michael's living room. Rebecca burst in, gun drawn, eyes wild. "You don't understand," she snarled, her voice cracking with rage. She'd lost everything years ago. Her family home denied coverage after a fire, leaving her bankrupt and broken. "I built this system to give people better lives. Quick payouts, rebuilt homes, everyone wins, and I take my cut for the risk." But her benevolence was a lie. It was extortion, forcing dependency through fear. When Jordan lunged for the evidence, she fired, grazing his leg in a spray of blood. Elena arrived just in time, cuffing Rebecca amid her hysterical justifications. The arrest cracked the case wide open. A USB from Rebecca detailed profit margins, victim profiles, and a planned gas leak at Michael's cabin to eliminate him slowly. This wasn't local, it spanned states, raking in millions through fraudulent claims. Rebecca's psyche unraveled in interrogation. She ranted about being a savior, fixing a broken insurance world by breaking laws. News exploded online, neighbors reeling as viral posts exposed the HOA's dark underbelly. Jordan, from his hospital bed, pushed for probes into similar communities, igniting debates on whether her twisted justice against greedy insurers excused the carnage. The FBI swooped in for interstate fraud, recovering deleted files outlining suppression ops through 2027. A contractor flipped, confessing how they engineered scares to make residents grateful and compliant. Then Sarah Thompson testified. Her husband died in a gas leak after questioning premiums escalation from Rebecca's playbook. Even in prison, Rebecca orchestrated chaos, smuggling orders for arson on Sarah's home and evidence destruction. When cameras mysteriously failed, she escaped, leaving a chilling note. You can't destroy what's already ruins. A manhunt ensued, SWAT raiding hideouts and thwarting the arson just in time. They cornered her at the HOA office, dousing files in gasoline. Over the intercom, Rebecca broadcast her manifesto. I rebuilt lives from ashes. The system failed me, so I fixed it. We punish the one who cares. Her words sparked controversy, some online sympathizers calling her a rogue hero against corporate greed, others decrying her as a murderous manipulator. SWAT breached, finding her poised to ignite, an ironic echo of her schemes. The network crumbled, arrests, seized videos of staged disasters, headlines screaming, HOA tyrants fraud empire falls. At trial, evidence piled up: 47 accidents, millions defrauded, tearful testimonies. Jordan limped to the stand, legs scarred forever. Sarah wept over her husband's needless death. Neighbors admitted coerced silence. Rebecca's defense painted her as a traumatized victim lashing out, but her violence shredded sympathy. Sentenced to 30 years, assets stripped for restitution, she banned from finance forever. In a prison interview, she doubled down. I'd do it again. The world needs disruptors like me. Her delusion fueled heated arguments. Was she a monster or a misunderstood revolutionary? In the aftermath, auctions of her empire funded victims. Michael donated her mansion as a community hub. The HOA dissolved, replaced by a transparent council with fraud safeguards. Jordan founded a detection firm, exposing more scams. Michael advised on neighborhood safety. A final shock: technicians found a rigged gas system in Michael's basement, designed for a slow, undetectable kill. This saga spurred federal laws tightening HOA and insurance oversight, plus memorials for the fallen. It proved one thing: in suburbia's sheen, darkness festers. Trust your gut. Challenge the status quo or risk becoming the next victim in someone's greater good.